Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. So this is a game I just read about earlier tonight, primarily because it just came out tonight. I think it's been out in a beta version before. You've kind of had the ability to play the demo, I believe, for a while. But yeah, it's actually available for purchase. So I went ahead and did that. I thought, you know what, a game dev game? I've got to do that, right? As many of you know, myself and a few others included developed the game Epic Inventor, and while it was a small game, we did have a good number of people playing it. In fact, still playing it, I should say. Last we checked, I believe we passed the 115,000 player mark, which is pretty sweet. Now, of course, that was a free game, and so it's very much a small indie type game, and we haven't put out another one since. So as far as a game like this goes, Game Dev Tycoon, well, we really didn't leave the garage state. As you could see here in the background, that's where you start. So anyway, but it probably would make sense to you, right? As far as why this game might be very appealing to me. I thought, you know what, I've got to try this. We've kind of gone through the process. There could be some, you know, really funny moments in here. So we're just going to dive right in. Now I have to have a company name, and I think we're going to go with Weem Studios. Now our company we have is called Pixel Prone. I kind of want to do my own thing here. And of course I will be Weem. So let's see. We get to pick some hairstyles, and my hair is actually very short. You do shave it from time to time. Looks like that's not going to be an option. So I have brown hair, we're going to roll with that. And as far as shirts go, yeah, we'll just go with the sweater thing here. Why not? That's cool. Okay, so we got tutorial, help, and escape access is the main menu. Cool, we've got our very own development company, and like I said, we're starting in the garage here. But as they say, many successful businesses have started this way. Cool. So we're going to get to cracking on our first game here. Now I have walked through a little bit of this. I just wanted to make sure that I could record it first of all and make sure that everything seemed to work okay. So I've walked through a little bit, and but yeah, with the full version, I did that with the demo, and now that I've got the full version, I can actually play pretty far, apparently, 30 years. So one of the things to note about this game is that you are transported back in time, so this is going to be in the 80s somewhere, so you've got to love the DeLorean reference. That's pretty awesome. Now, I'm sitting here wasting away money, right? And you can see I've got a monthly cost. I'm yakking up a storm here, so we need to get cracking. Let's develop a game. We have to decide what kind of game we want to make. Let's select our technology. Once we get better experience, we'll have some more options. So now, of course, we're going to start things off with Epic Inventor. Because why not? And so not really represented here, and that's fine. I think that this is going to happen. We're going to go through, and there won't be some options that match with maybe Epic Inventor, but you know what, that's okay. We're just gonna pick what's close or keep on going. So we have medieval I chose, and let's go with RPG. Sure. Platform. So right now we have two options. We do have to look at development costs. I've got $54,000, you can see up in the top right. And these dev costs vary, and the market share varies. So the G64 has more market share, but whew, steep cost. I think because we're just starting out, we're going to go with the cheap cost, right? We don't have money to throw around. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, well, Epic Inventor was 2D stuff. We're going to go ahead and do that. So let's start development. Now, my guy's going to get cracking here, and we'll see these little bubbles move up. And we got a couple stages. I'll walk you through those. I already know this stuff, so we're going to just skip that part. So at development stage 1 here, we got a couple things to work on, and we're basically trying to decide how we're distributing our time. So for this one, let's see, Epic Inventor really didn't have any story per se. Didn't really have any quests, so we're going to kind of lower the time there. Bring the gameplay up and engine up. In fact, we'll just bring these all the way up. Now, the up-down portion of this meter, it's not kind of a 100%, 0%. I mean, I could bring all of these down to the bottom, and you'll see it's evenly distributed, essentially. You know, it's kind of a 33% across the board. But I'll just be kind of doing this anyway up top. So, engine and gameplay is big. We'll leave story and quest kind of low. Yeah, makes sense. Let's do this. So we're going to develop. We'll see more bubbles show up here. And the research gets spent later. You can see up top it's kind of a currency used to research new technologies, things like game pads and things like that. The technology and design actually kind of goes into the rating of the game in some way. I'm not really sure. And you do want to make sure that you get rid of bugs before the game, before you finish the game. So let's see. We've generated the points. You saw that, and those points are divided into design and technology. I already talked about that. And we will get bug points, right? It's telling us that we need to watch the bugs. So we got the bar. We're getting this thing going. We're working on story and quests. Like I said, not a whole lot of that in Epic Inventor. So hopefully he didn't spend a lot of time on that. Let's see. Now we have to make some more decisions. Let's keep dialogue low. Epic Inventor didn't really have much dialogue. Level design, we were doing procedural stuff. AI was interesting. We're just going to go ahead and make these kind of the main focus, and we'll leave a little bit on dialogue. Why not? Cool. So level design. So where are we getting here? Design is decent. 6.4. Okay. It's working on AI. Our cash is down a bit. 31,000. Okay, so we get other features we get to add to the game. Okay, so we're in the third and I believe final stage here. So we've got these. We can actually unselect these, deselect these. We'll leave those on. If we could see it's going to cost 5,000. We have 31. Okay. Let's go good on graphics and sound here. Aaron did some really good music for Epic Inventor. So we like that. And graphics, I did the graphics, and yeah, we'll just have it up high because... just because. World design. That's fine. We'll just leave it here. So, sure, why not? Oh, we got some big costs. We're getting low on cash here. Okay, so the game is done, and we can click finish, but we do have the bugs. So we just kind of sit here, and I'm going to skip through that because I'm explaining it. But see, the bugs are going away here over time. Of course, you tend to be losing money the longer you wait, and as you can see, I can sit here and let tech and design kind of build up, but we do have the monthly cost and we're losing money. So we have 0 bugs. I'm just going to finish this now, and you can actually get bugs while you sit there and wait too, so it's kind of something you want to keep an eye on. Alright, here we go. This is our experience. So we got a bonus because it was a new topic, which I believe was the medieval. Okay, look at this. Our engine is level... everything's level 1, I suppose. Ooh, and Weem gets it level 1. Okay, alright. So now at this point we can decide to trash the game. And I kind of wonder, you know, if you would ever do that, because at least you get some money if you release it. If you trash it, I'm assuming you get 0. So we'll go ahead and release it. Ooh, and it got an achievement. Okay, we're going to see reviews come in. And now we have research points, so we can decide what we're going to research. So, so we can just click in here. So let's check out what we got. Yep, we know about this. Research. So we can research a new topic. Those are things like fantasy, those kind of deals, right? And we really do want a custom game engine. Not enough research yet, though, unfortunately. Actually, we don't really need a new topic. Can I not deselect that? Oh, maybe I just back out of that. Now, if I had researched a new topic, we could have had something like sports or whatever as a new topic for a game. But you start with about 5 of them, so I don't really need any new ones yet. We have more options if we want to keep things diverse, so we'll skip that for now. Oh boy, reviews for Epic Inventor came in. Oh, this sounds familiar. Okay. Let's see how it fares. Fun at stages. Okay, cool. Has its moments, sure. Seen better, alright. That's fine. Not bad, not good. That's the meh review. Alright. Okay, well, we'll take it. Those are okay, they're average. Okay, so They're going to talk us up, huh, in the news. And cool. So it's showing the units we sold. Okay. Well, we do have some money, not a lot. It helped, but... Okay. Now we're going to get money every week. Now what I think happens though is that money dwindles to nothing pretty quickly and you actually stop getting money. It tells you that it's like no longer earning or something along those lines. So okay. So now time is actually ticking away. Ooh, some news in the industry. The Govador 64, right? Okay, we know what they're referencing there. Okay, so it's a lower, yeah, consumers like the lower price, availability, and it's kind of interesting, like, it looks like you get this kind of news and kind of gives you an idea of the direction that things are going, so you can better plan your research and everything. Pretty interesting concept. Let's see. Okay, so we need to get cracking. I'm watching my graph, but we're losing money here. Time is money. No, we don't have enough to get the engine, and I kind of want to save for that. Like I said, we have topics, so let's go ahead and work on another game, shall we? And you know what? Because our next game was Cards and Kingdoms, let's go ahead and do that. And so it was fantasy based as well, but I really don't. I mean, medieval's the closest we have, but I don't want to do the same thing. So we're just going to go ahead and take, let's see, Cards and Kingdoms. Kingdoms makes me think military, right? Space domination, or space domination, like a military force. Okay, let's see. And I think simulation goes well with that, right? Military simulation, sure. Now this is the thing we have to look at, market share. 57 to 42, what to do? We lose a good chunk of money going here, but it may earn us more money in the end. Let's do it. All right, let's dive on in here. 2D graphics would be 10K, so we'd be at 30. We go into negatives, which I think it does allow you to do. Let's go back. Actually, there's nothing there to make it any cheaper, huh? Alrighty, well, let's go into the negative and hope we can pull ourselves out. Okay. Cards and Kingdoms, the military simulation. What are we looking at here? Let's go story and quest. Well, on a military simulation, I guess the story good here. Let's see. We'll lower the engine and let's try making this one really big on gameplay. How about that? See if that gets us somewhere by trying to kind of specialize more, spending more time in one area. Epic Inventor sales are dwindling. Okay, but hey, even if you make a couple dollars an Epic Inventor in here, will have made us more than we made on it. Okay, let's see. Dialogue. We're gonna go with the AI has to be big, right? In a military sim, huge. Dialogue will bring this up a bit. Level design. Yeah, we'll do something like that. How about that? Let's see how far that gets us. Not a lot of bugs this time around. There we go. Okay, so I could kill the basic sounds, save us 5K, but we're going all in. Okay, and I want in a military sim, maybe the graphics aren't that key. Sound will bring down a little bit. Actually, you know, I'm just going to throw these all the way up to balance it kind of across the board. Let's try that. Oh, there you go. Epic Inventor is off the market. Okay. Our first game is done. Ninvento is planning to launch. Excellent. Dinky King. Cool. Eager to see what they will deliver. Now that's going to be the fun thing, is deciding between, you know, PC, console, those kind of things. That could be fun. Oh boy, bank wants to step in and help us out. I think if you say no and you go bankrupt, that's the end of the game. I think bankruptcy is basically the end. So we're going to go ahead and let the bank help us out and see if we can't pay that back. Maybe we'll let the game sit here a bit since we're already in the red and see if we can't get the some of these up a little bit. Keep cracking. Man, I'm a slacker. I'm just sitting there. Let's go. Design. Let's get some technology going. No? No. Alright, well. Okay, they're releasing the TES. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this because we're just not getting anything out of this. Okay. Will we level anything up? Probably not. I think I did a lot in the gameplay and it didn't get us there, so probably not. Wonder what happens when I level. Okay, let's release this thing because we just have to hope and pray that it's going to give us money to pay the bank back. Definitely don't want to be in debt to the bank. Ugh, the reviews. Come on, 10. Oh, nice. Focus on gameplay, sure. Quirky but good. I love the informed gamer. Like, we know what that's all about. Decent. I'd say that did pretty good. An 8 in there. Nice. Maybe this will do it for us. Maybe this will put us in the positive and get us rolling. Oh. A thank you from the game developers. That's kind of cool. Excellent. Very interesting. I've never seen anything like this before where the developer throws a message out in this kind of way. I know they had they were actually in the news for throwing in an element into their game where your development company actually goes bankrupt because of piracy if you didn't have the official game, if you were playing a cracked version, which was actually pretty funny. And so anyway, I thought that was interesting. I did play the demo, like I said, a little bit to just kind of see what I could do here, but immediately thought, you know what, I want to do a video, let's go ahead and purchase this thing. So that's a pretty cool message. I like that. Well, thanks for an interesting game so far, guys. I'm enjoying it so far, so let's keep going here and see what we can do with Cards and Kingdoms. Ooh, we have 45 fans. Interesting. What's fun is I'm thinking about this, like, you know, what can I do to try to promote the game? And I'm like, YouTube, let's get this thing going, you know. But we're stuck back in whatever period we're in right now. So, but apparently you get to play up through current and even future stuff. So who knows? Maybe YouTube is an option. Ooh, somebody likes my talent. If you're ever short on cash, let me know. So we can do some contract work now and make some money on the side if need be, which might not be a bad idea with the bank having to give us money here. Important milestone. Now we're in the positive here by 51K. Ooh, 84 now. Nice. So I don't know if the bank has taken their cut or anything. They're gonna want their money back, right? Oh, the rank on Cards and Kingdoms 27. Alright. Okay, so let's dive in here. Now we can do contract work, and that gets kind of interesting because if I recall correctly, you have a certain amount of time, and if you miss a deadline, it's no good. You actually have a penalty. So you can see that we've got 4 weeks to get 8 design and 10 tech, you know, for this one. 12 and 5, you got these different options. So let's not do that just yet because our money is actually really good right now. Dang, really good. Let's look at research. We can't make our own engine yet. Still, we're short on research. How unfortunate. And I don't think we need a new topic. Let's just dive right in and get cracking on our next game. Just no slacking. So I'm going to look at the topics first. So let's try a space strategy. Sure. Let's do that. And these are still our only options. We've got plenty of money, so let's go ahead and do this on the Govator or whatever this was. I think it was. So we're gonna do that, and let's call this let's call it Weem Wars with an exclamation point. Okay, cool. Yes. Now, with all this money, I think what we want to do is make sure we do, you know, all the bells and whistles that we can as far as additional features and everything. So we'll see what we have available to us here. Let's see. So let's see, for Weem Wars, let's focus on the gameplay focus. Really helped us out. In this one, let's actually do story and quest kind of as a main theme here. We'll lower the gameplay down to being on par with engine. Weem Wars. There you go. Cards and Kingdoms did very well for us. Gameplay's going. Alrighty, the TES has been released. Okay, now space strategy has got to be big on AI as well, and maybe we'll bring the dialogue way up on this and let the level design be down a bit. Cool. We just went over 50 research, so we can now do our own custom engine. That's going to be cool, I hope. I'm imagining that's a good thing. Okay. Let's see. Sound, we're going to crank down a bit. Graphics, we'll leave it like this. I think that's a good focus. Okay, money's looking good. We have 128 fans. I'm not sure how fans plays into anything with this. You have to maybe have to look that up and see. I'm not sure how that kind of works into the figures at all, or maybe it's just a fun number, you know, to comparison. I've got, you know, 30,000 fans. No idea. Okay. Well, looks like I've got all out of this that I can at 11:11. Gonna just give him a few more seconds. Let's see if I can crank out any more code. I actually just noticed you can see it kind of on his screen too. That's cool. Okay, well, I think that's all we're gonna get. Let's release this bad boy. I was kind of hoping for bigger numbers. We did bigger with Cards and Kingdoms, so thought we had a 15 in there. We're leveling up some things here. Did I level up though? That's the question. I did. Alright, Weem Wars goes out the door. Here come the reviews. Cross your fingers. What are we gonna get? Oh no. Waste of money. It's never good. Oh boy. Wow, this one fell flat. Now, that was no good. Well, it'll earn us some money. Maybe not a lot, but, you know, 17,000. Now, I don't know how much we spent on that. I think we can find that out, though. Game history? Weem Wars. And this may still be calculating. So it cost us 70,000. Wow. Alright, well, we'll still make money, so maybe we can break even on this, hopefully. Cards and Kingdoms, though, look at that. Wow, we more than doubled that. Very nice. Okay. Even Epic Inventor did okay. Kind of barely did. Barely brought us some profit. Cool. Alrighty, well, next up, I think we need to figure out what our next game is. Maybe research our engine? So many things to do.